Hi guys, I'm just going to make sure that I am live. Just give people a second to come on. Make sure I'm in the right page. Yep, I'm in the right page. Okay. Fabulous, fabulous. Hope you're all doing well. Let's come off that. So this is exciting. I'm just going to share this now into my team page, and if managers, you want to share it into your team pages, or anybody can share it into your team page, and then everybody can see it. Fabulous, right? So let's get started, as I believe we have people logging in. I'm so excited for this tonight. Like, I absolutely love, I'm used to calling it the rolling training program, but we've changed it. We've up-leveled. So it's now the Business Accelerator program. Let me just mute myself on this one. So, hi guys. I've just got the comments up on my phone so that I can see comments whilst I'm presenting. So massive, massive welcome to week 2. This is an exciting week, and you will find out why. So what we're going to be looking at today is there's different things on the agenda. So first of all, we're going to be reviewing your immediate goals, and this is really, really important, as to know exactly what you're running your business for and why you're running your business. Number 2, we're going to be talking about getting to supervisor, because this is the bread and butter of this business. Like, if you can get to supervisor, you can literally do anything. So we're going to talk about how to get to supervisor so that you can literally map it out for yourself. Now, this is your business. Hi guys, logging in now. This is your business. So as much as your upline's there to help you get to manager, it's also like, if you was to go on Dragon's Den, or what do they call it in America? Shark Tank. So if you was to go on Shark Tank, check it out. It's on Netflix. It's well better than Dragon's Den. But if you was to go on that with this kind of business idea, and you wasn't a business-minded person with a set map of exactly how you're going to get there, they'd probably laugh you out of the building. So it's taking this really seriously now. We will give you the tools, but it's up to you whether you use them or not. The benefits of the marketing plan. We're going to talk about everything that's up for grabs for you, for me, for all of us that are FBOs. Like, it's ridiculous. We're going to cover stats. We're going to cover income generating activities. We're going to talk about the Clean 9 as well, because let's be honest, it is a very high case credit product and a high profit product. So it's a great one to master on how to retail. And then finally, we're going to be touching on customer care, and I can add bits to that from my own experiences of what I've done. So let's get stuck in, because there is a lot to cover tonight, and I think every week should start with this. In fact, every day should start with reviewing your immediate goals. So I'm going to be deadly, deadly serious. Every single morning, in fact, I'm going to get it now because it's right behind me so you can see this is not planned. So, this is my gratitude book, and every single morning, so you'll see this morning's, where is it? Okay, so 6th of November, I think that's the date, but it's what I wrote this morning anyway. Okay, so for my gratitudes, I write my gratitudes, I write my affirmations, but I also write my goals down as well. So short-term goals is something that I write down every single morning, and it's something that Mary Claire, why do I get excited for trainings when I've heard them a million times before? Because you hear different managers, it's great. And that's why it's so cleverly designed. Okay, so reviewing those goals, it's so important to do on a daily basis. Like, I genuinely believe this. So what's really important is to identify the difference between your want goals and you need goals. So everybody has, oh, I want a Range Rover or I want a Ferrari, but you don't need a Range Rover or a Ferrari. You could get from A to B in a Cinquecento or whatever the funniest name of a car is. No disrespect to anyone that has a Cinquecento. I think they're pretty cool. I said that because I like the name. So you need goals. They're going to be immediate goals that you're working towards that you literally need. Like, you might join this business and say, I want to earn £4,000 a month, but in order to survive and put food on the table and function, I need £2,000 a month. And that might be your need goal right now. It might be less, it might be more. But the thing with need goals is they're the ones that are probably going to mean the most to you, because they're the ones that are probably going to be the most life-changing. So identify what they are, and then we need to dig a little bit deeper. Why are they important, and what's the consequence of not achieving it? So if your need goal is, I need, like, I'm going to be made redundant at the end of December and I need to be earning £2,000 a month in order to put food on the table. Like, why is that important? Well, I'm not going to be able to feed my kids. What's the consequence of not achieving it? I might have to go to a food bank. I might have to sign on the dole. Like, I don't know. What is your consequence to not achieving those goals? And then we need to create a plan. So, right, we've got the goals. Now we need to look at how is it that you're going to achieve that goal. And that's the first part of plan, do, and review. So plan, how will you achieve your goals? Do, that's where we map the activity out. And then it's important to also review as well. So what worked well? What do you need to change? And it's giving the business the respect that this is a business. You know, I might go contact marketing and it might not work for you. Or I might do product launches and they don't work for you. So you've got to find what activity works for you, review it. Did it work well? Yes, no. What do you need to change? And it's having that honesty in your own business with yourself. Are you planning doing yourself before you review? Because that might be part of your review. Actually, I'm not doing enough. You know, if I want Rex to pay me £2,000 a month, but I'm working 20 minutes a day, is that a fair ask? Am I being reasonable by saying I want £2,000 a month, but I'm working like 30 seconds of a day, and that 30 seconds involves me thinking about messaging someone, you know? So it's being realistic, but also, like, you can have big goals. I'm not saying like be realistic with your goals. I'm saying be realistic in the expectation of the activity that you do in order to get those goals. That's what's really important. So I just want to give you like 2 minutes, in fact, no, 15 seconds. I'm giving you 15 seconds. I want you to write the goal that means the most to you on your piece of paper in front of you, in big writing, put a bubble around it so that you've got it right in front of you. Whether it's an amount, whether it's a position on the marketing plan, whether it's something different. 10 seconds left, write that down. So now, over the course of the training, I want you to be mapping out your activity shaped around that main goal that you've just written down on your page, because that is so, so, so important. That is your why you're doing this activity this month. And then at the end of the month, we're going to review it. So what activity have you done? You might want to do a spider diagram and write like £2,000 and then map out the activity that you're going to do for this month in order to get that £2,000. And then at the end of the month, you can see what activity you've done, what you was working towards, which is the goal in the middle. Review it. Did it work well, or did you need to change anything? So the power of supervisor. Now, let me get this out there. I hit supervisor in November 4 years ago. So I know this is possible. And I actually did it in the same month. I didn't spread it over 2 months. I achieved 35 case credits in November, which was my very first month as well. But how did I do it? So I'm going to talk about clean nines later. I did loads of clean nines, not me. I got loads of people to do a clean nine with me. And that was in my first month. The excitement was there. So I think there was like 13 of us doing a clean nine. I sponsored 5 people. So it just goes to show, like, sponsoring as well as retailing can massively help you get to the supervisor position. So what is supervisor? Well, this is when you and your team do 25 case credits over 2 consecutive months. Em's just said there, like, there's so many new supervisors in Eagles. This is the perfect time for you to just run with your business and get to supervisor. Absolutely. So 25 case credits over 2 consecutive months. And you might be thinking, like, I'm brand new to the business. Like, how am I going to do that? Like, I can just about manage 4, let alone 25. How does it happen? So it's all about rolling months. And that's what's, like, so amazing with Forever. They just make everything super, super, super achievable. So if you're counting up your rolling months, you have 2 months to hit supervisor. So when we say 2 consecutive months, it doesn't mean doing 25 in month 1 and then 25 again so that you have to do it twice. It basically means they will split the case credits between the 2 months. So this example on the screen there, you can see 10 add 5 does not equal 25. That equals 15. So that's not enough for supervisor. Whereas if you use that as a base month, so 10 case credits is your base month, the following month after that, you do 15 case credits, and that is exactly how you hit supervisor. So 10 add 15 is 25. Well done, congratulations, you've hit supervisor. Now, it's not saying that you have to do it over 2 months, you can do it over 1 month, which is absolutely amazing. But at the same time, Forever are very generous, giving you those 2 months. So if you did, like we saw there, 5 case credits, keep clicking off these slides, I'm doing it wrong. If you did 5 case credits in October, for example, then you can be pushing for 10 to 20 case credits this month. So if you want to hit it this month, you need to do 20 case credits. Whereas if you want to use this as your base month, you can be aiming for 10 case credits and then 15 next month, which adds up to 25. Hope that makes sense. I'm not going to go back on these slides again. They're very cleverly created and it's too clever for me. So the supervisor structure then. So when you get to supervisor, what is the benefits of it? Well, first of all, you're going to get an increase in your bonus. So you're going to get a pay rise. It's going to go from 35% that you was earning as assistant supervisors all the way up to 38%. So that's a 3% increase. I worked for Barclays for 7 years. I've never got a 3% increase. And this is something that you can do overnight. Like, you can literally control how quickly you get to supervisor. It's as simple as how hard you work. So this is you here, and you're getting your supervisor bonus of 38% at a retail value. So that means you're getting a retail profit of 38%. But on top of that, you've also started to introduce your team members. So your team members are brand new team members earning a 35% discount as an assistant supervisor. So you've introduced 3 people there, and they're all assistant supervisors getting 35% discount. Now, what Forever actually do is they say, we're going to reward you for the time that you're spending with these people. You're helping them get started. You're supporting them over text message, over phone calls. You might be doing the launches. We're going to actually pay you the difference between your discount and their discount. So your bonus is 38%. Their bonus is 35%. So 38 take 35 equals 3, and that's exactly how you get that percentage in the middle. And that is your team leading bonus. Now, each person that you introduce onto your team, you're going to get a £45 sponsoring bonus at the supervisor level as well. So if you think of that alone, like, all you business-minded people will be thinking, if I sponsored 5 people, that's like a lot of money. Can't work out. Is that 230, 220, 25, £225. Like, can you imagine? That is just for introducing those people, let alone the team leading bonus that you get, let alone the case credits that you're going to be getting towards your promotions. Like £225 just before Christmas. You just need to speak to a lot of people and you're going to be getting £225 to sponsor 5. Like, it's really simple when you break it down and stop overcomplicating everything. So who are the first 3 people that you're excited to share your business with? I want you to write those names down now on your page. Or if you've been in the business a long time, you might not have necessarily spoke to somebody for the last few weeks. Maybe, you know, something's popped up, personal issues or whatever. But today is your time to change that. So I want you to write down 3 names of 3 different people. I really don't care how many messages you've already sent. These are 3 people that you're committed to sharing the business with tonight. You're not allowed to go to bed until you've spoken to those 3 people. So write those names down. I want that commitment from you all. Say in the comments, you've got my commitment. I'm going to do it. I want to know that you're going to do it, because this is going to help you towards getting to that supervisor position. If you're already supervisor, then it's going to help towards getting to the assistant manager position. If you're a manager, it's going to help you towards getting to those free holidays. So it's worth doing, even if it's right now. So let's break it down. How are you going to get 25 case credits? Hey, Sarah's going to do it. Whoop, whoop. So how are you going to get to those 25 case credits? Let's break it down. I've got Catherine's commitment too. Boom. Well done, guys. This is amazing. So you're going to be doing 4 case credits as a minimum yourself. And it's really important to master 4 case credits, because once you've mastered it, you're never not going to do it. I've done 4 case credits every single month as a minimum. Like I've just told you, in my first month, I did 25 personal. So 4 case credits is something that you can definitely do. We've got so many people committing here to send those 3 messages, which is fab. So month 1, you're doing your 4 case credits and you've introduced 3 people that are all building their own businesses. Now, you as their mentor, you're going to do everything in your power to make sure that they're hitting their 4 case credits in their first month as well, to show them that they can do it, and also give them the belief in themselves, the belief in the company. So that first month of 4 case credits is really important. Now add those together. You've got 4 from yourself, and then you've got 4 times 3, which is 12 from your team members. So if you add your team members total, which is 12, to your 4, that's 16. Now, if you was to do exactly the same in month 2, no growth whatsoever, which it's probably likely that you're going to be having a bit of growth there, but let's just say there's no growth. There's just you and your 3 team members, each doing 4 case credits again. Then there we go. You've got 16 again as a team total in month 2. Now, congratulations, 16, add 16 for those mathematicians watching tonight is 32. You only need 25, so you've absolutely smashed it out of the park. So let's just, I was going to say let's go back to that slide. Let's not, because they're complicated, but let's just break that down. Do you know 3 people, just 3 people, that want to earn an extra £200 to £400 a month, that are hardworking like you, that are committed to, no matter what, as a pride, 4 case credits? Because if you can commit to that, if you can find those 3 people, this is like the most simplest promotion to get to. And I think everybody just overcomplicates it a little bit too much, whereas actually it's really simple. 3% pay rise, 3% team leading bonus, £300 to £500 a month. So let's keep it super simple. I know, like, we have had so many promotions recently, it's incredible. But let's be honest, at success days, when we're cheering those supervisors across the stage, like, I look at people and think, I'm so glad that this lady's done it, or I'm so glad that this man's done it. Like, and on first glance, I probably never ever would have prospected that person, let alone expected them to get to supervisor. So they're just showing that anything is possible, like anybody can get to supervisor. So Make sure that this is on your goals if it's not already. You can do this. You can get to supervisor, and you can do it with all of our support behind you as well. Let's get all those Eagles flags up on stage at December Success Day for having the most supervisors on the stage. So once you've got to supervisor, you can literally do anything on the marketing plan. This is not a bottle of wine, by the way. Everyone thinks I'm drinking red wine. I wish I was. It's just Vimto. So assistant manager is the next place on the marketing plan to get to. Once you've got to supervisor, anything is possible because you've got the belief, you know you can do it, and now you're just helping your team to get to supervisor, which in turn will get you to manager. So assistant manager is when you and your team do 75 case credits over 2 consecutive months. Now, what that gives you is a 43% bonus, and you're also accessing your team leading bonus of 3 to 8%. So it just depends on where you and where your team are on the marketing plan, because the company pay you the difference between the two. Recruiting bonus at this stage for every Start Your Journey pack is £54 for each new person. And then getting to assistant manager is just basing your business on just 10 people doing 4 case credits. So break it down. You might sponsor 4 people. Okay, it's not about you sponsoring 10. You might sponsor 4 people. And then one of those 4 might sponsor 3 people. So that's 7 people. Then one of those might sponsor 2 people. That's 9 people. Then another one might sponsor 1. So your 10 case credits doesn't have to compromise. It doesn't have to be every single person that you've sponsored. So you don't have to sponsor 10 people in order to get to assistant manager. You just need to help your team to do exactly what you're doing, which is duplicate your business. So retailing the products and then also sharing the business opportunity. And then that is naturally just going to help your business to grow. So the difference between the two of where you are and where your team are. So if you've got somebody brand new at assistant supervisor, they're on 35%, you're on 43%. So the difference there is 8%. Whereas if you've got a supervisor that is climbing up the marketing plan following you, which is exactly what you want, the difference there is 5%. But that's going to be 5% of a larger volume as well, because their team is growing. So you're going to start getting paid a really nice team leading bonus at this stage. Let's go to the next slide. Seems to have froze. Sorry, guys. Technical difficulties, we always get them. So congratulations, you're an assistant manager. And this is basically from doing exactly what we've just said. 75 case credits over 2 consecutive months. So what that's going to give you now is 43% discount off all of your own products. You're going to get a 43% profit. So that retail profit is now higher. An amazing team leading bonus, like 5 to 8%. That, like, if you want to know what that means in a monetary value, I would suggest you open your First Steps to Manager book. If you've not got the brand new one off foreverliving.com, then go on to foreverliving.com and just get the PDF version up of the First Steps to Manager. Everybody can access it, and that will break down what the 5 to 8% actually works out at in a monetary value. It's really, really exciting to see. But that's going to give you on average a £700 extra income per month. Like, seriously, what would you do with an extra £700? Because I know I would do a lot. So you've got 2 choices now of how you want to progress onto the manager position, which I think, again, they're just making it easier for us. It's super, super generous. So manager, it's either when you do 120 case credits over 2 consecutive months, or, because Forever is so, so, so nice and so kind, they're going to give you 3 to 4 months to do 150 case credits. And that basically means that you've hit manager, which is amazing. These slides are very dodgy. Sorry. They're just not clicking onto the next thing. Every time I'm clicking, I think it's just there's too many things going on with these slides. Not these slides in particular, I mean my Mac being silly. So the recruiting bonus then, £64 for every new person that you introduce onto your team. So that basically means that, again, if you're sponsoring 5 people in a month or 3 to 5 people in a month, your recruiting bonus alone for just helping them get started is absolutely huge. So if we base you helping 15 people in your downline do 4 case credits, 15 times 4, that works out at 60 case credits. So 60 in month 1, 60 again in month 2, that's how you've done the 120. Now, even if you want to do it over 3 to 4 months, you know, you're not even going to need 15 people. You could do 4, 8, 12, 16, 40, 40, 40, 40. So you could have 10 people in your business doing 4 case credits for 4 consecutive months, and you will also be a manager then. So as a manager, you're getting a massive, massive discount of 48%. And you're also getting your team leading bonus there for each of your team members. The company are going to pay you the difference between where you are and where your team are. And all those case credits for all those different people all contribute to your promotion. So that is absolutely key. You know, it's not about you doing everything. The teamwork makes the dream work. So isn't that a beautiful, beautiful photo of Nicola? Like every time I see it, I'm like, oh, she is so beautiful. Like, oh my God. So why manager? Well, 48% discount off all your products. So even if you don't get to manager for anything other than the discount, I promise you it's worth it. It's so good. But then also huge retail profits because you're getting a massive discount. So that in turn means you're getting a massive profit. Great team leading bonus. So you're getting between 5 and 13%. Again, if you want to see the monetary value, have a look in the new First Steps to Manager. It breaks down exactly how much you get for each assistant supervisor doing 4 case credits. It breaks down for each supervisor that does 15 case credits and each assistant manager doing 45 case credits. And it's like £700 for like an assistant manager doing 45 case credits within your downline. So it is like, it makes you think like, wow, like that is incredible. And that is exactly what I need to do. I need to develop so many assistant supervisors doing 4 case credits, so many supervisors doing 15 case credits, and so many assistant managers doing 45 case credits. So your income as a manager, and this is very average, from 800 plus as an extra income per month. Or you can get a full-time income working part-time hours. So it just depends what you put into it and what you want out of it. And you also, when you get to manager, you get to enjoy all this. So there's the Forever to Drive incentive. And the Forever to Drive incentive is basically free money once again. So it's nicknamed car plan. And that's because a lot of people use the money to buy a car. Now, you don't have to use that money to buy a car. You can do whatever you want with that money. So some people choose to buy a car. Some people might choose to do like nursery fees or private school fees or just savings or paying off your debt, whatever it is that you want to do. But how do you qualify? And I think this is really, really important for those of you especially that are pushing for the manager position now, or manager is within your goals. If it's something that you want to achieve in the next few months, you need to know what you're aiming past, because you don't want to aim for manager and then when you get there think you've won the lottery, because so many managers do that. Like they aim for manager, work really, really hard, and once they get there, it's a little bit like, what do I do now? So if you look past manager, that's what these incentives are designed to keep pushing you and keep helping you grow your business. So level 1 is when you do 50 case credits in month 1, 100 case credits in month 2, and 150 case credits in month 3. And these are total case credits, so everything that's going through your business. And what you will get when you qualify for level 1 is £264 per month on top of your monthly income from forever. So this is extra. Then level two. Level two is when you do 75 case credits in month one, 150, then 100, then 225 in month three, and that will give you 394 case credits. And then level three, in month one you're doing 100, in month two you're doing 200, and in month three you're doing 300, and that gives you the top level of £525 a month, which would get you a nice Range Rover or a nice Mini. You know, like, it does get a really nice car, but at the same time, that could pay a big chunk of debt off. It could be that holiday fund, you know, to take your family away, or it could be a Christmas present fund. Like, literally, the list is endless of what that money could do for you on top of your monthly income. And if you're very, very clever and you're looking at this, you might have noticed, like, level one, month two is 100, level three, month one is 100. So you can actually cross over in the months of case credits. Like, I know Lauren Fenton, she qualified for level two and level three in the same month because she'd gone from 200 to 300 case credits in the same month, which was absolutely incredible. Then we've got Chairman's Bonus. There she is, our Loza. And we've got our very own Anna Terry, Lisa P. Juliana. So Juliana introduced M, and there's our M. So Chairman's Bonus is, look at that check, our Janie and John. So Chairman's Bonus is such a generous incentive. And again, if that's not on your goal board, then it needs to be on there, because you can absolutely qualify for this from day one. Like, absolutely from day one. So get your sights on Chairman's Bonus. Once again, map out exactly how you get there. I'm not going to go through how you qualify for those incentives today. I'm just going to be telling you what's up for grabs. So we've got the global travel as well. And with the global travel, again, it's free holidays. You get a +1 that you get to take with you. So you can choose whether that's a loved one or a team member, or maybe a skeptical family member or a prospect. Like, you can choose who goes on those holidays with you. So here's some of the pictures from some of the holidays that I've been over the last few years. So we've had South Africa. Oh, look at the pictures there. We've had Dubai. Gorgeous little pictures. This was one of my favourite photos, and I was furious that I missed it. So Costa Navarino in Greece, and I remember that photo being taken. We were all around the pool. It was like such beautiful weather. It was so hot. I actually qualified for Costa Navarino on my due date with Darcy. So anybody that's watching that's pregnant, let me tell you, I had 16 weeks left to go. So I was in my third trimester. It made that third trimester absolutely fly because I was so focused on qualifying. So basically, if you're pregnant and you're in your third trimester, go for manager or go for one of the holidays, because it will make your pregnancy fly and you won't think about the sickness, you won't think about the illness. So yeah, there's a little tip from me. So it's 5-star, it's nothing but the best. They chartered a flight to Costa Navarino. We've got where are we going? Oh my God, my mind's just gone blank. Where's the holiday in May? Stockholm. My mind totally went blank. So we've got Stockholm coming up in May, and you've still got this month to qualify for it. Everybody is pushing for it, which is amazing. So you will get to experience what the free holidays are all about, you know, the kind of hotels that they put you in, the kind of treatment that you get, because the hotel that we were put in, we had our own swimming pool, me, Sam and Darcy, like your average Joes. Darcy was 5 months old. They'd already like planned ahead and put a cot in our room. They gave me the ground floor so that they said you can push the pram in easily. We had a sea view. It was just incredible. And then like food was all paid for, and it was just the best. So I honestly, when everybody says these holidays are nothing but the best, like, they are not making it up. They really, really are very, very special holidays. Cancun, can you imagine? Like, these are places that you might not have ever been to. So we've got some of our amazing managers in the team, and they were all asked why should you go for the incentives? Because these guys on the screen have qualified for absolutely everything up for grabs. So Kyle said, in just 3.5 years, I've been flown to 8 different countries with Forever, some as incentives and some as a speaker. The Forever trips are by far the most amazing experiences of my life so far. Nothing beats celebrating in a beautiful country with your team, surrounding yourself with completely inspiring entrepreneurs. And I think that's the biggest thing that I got from it. It wasn't necessarily the fact that I was on holiday or in the sun or anything like that. It was sitting in a pool with like the top leaders around the world and picking their brains, making friends, playing with Kim Madson's children. You know, like Kim Madsen is a diamond manager and his children are the most adorable people ever, like the cutest little kids ever. And obviously Darcy was 5 months old. So I got to spend time with the Eagle managers and everybody as well. Let's see what Lisa said. So Forever has shown me the world. That makes me feel emotional. Getting to manager is crucial if you want to travel the world with you and your family for free and for the rest of your lives. So imagine not having to pay for another family trip again, ever. That's what Forever offers you. The trips are 5-star and luxury, nothing but the best, plus spending money so they really know how to throw a party and treat us like royalty. Lucy said, for me, South Africa was the ultimate Forever experience. Watching our families' faces as they was taken on a safari and to experience so many different cultures and see parts of the world that we couldn't ever have afforded. You have to experience a Forever trip at least once in your lifetime to really grasp just how special it is. And I second that, like you absolutely do. And then our Coops, as a cop, I worked hard every single day, but didn't get rewarded. Working hard every day on my Forever business has given us so much more than just the money. We've shown William more countries that I'd seen in my 36 years with just 4 years of starting the business. These trips cost $5,000 each person, and Forever gives you 2 free places, plus spending money when you get there. We all qualified within the first year of our business, and you can do too. So every single person on the screen there qualified for the free trips and all the incentives within their first business of joining. So if that doesn't say to you what's possible, I don't know what will. If you've got a really strong work ethic, if you've got a desire to be successful, you can qualify for every single incentive on this marketing plan within a year of starting. It just, again, it's down to you with the activity that you do and what you like believe, what your mindset's telling you. And that truly, truly is the top and bottom of it. Slides playing up once again. There we go. So the power of C9, is that the next slide? Yeah. So now we're going to be talking about the power of the Clean 9. And trips are the best. Oh yeah, Kyle. They really are the best. So let's talk about the Clean 9 now. This is the most Googled cleanse in the world. So if you ever get like a smarty pants saying, why should I do the cleanse? Why should I do the Clean 9? Straight away you can say, well, to be honest, it's the most Googled cleanse in the world. So there's your reason why. Even if you say nothing else, just look at them and say it's the most Googled cleanse in the world. So that's why. What's going on with these slides today? Seriously. So Kyle's saying he built his business around Clean 9s. I'm just going to leave it like that so that we can see the full slides because it's getting a bit silly now. But the Clean 9, in my opinion, is the best way to start your business. Like I already said, in my first month, I sold, I think it was like 12 or 15 Clean 9s. And that was part of the reason I got to supervisor in my first month. It's because I did a Clean 9 myself. I basically said, I've got 5 spaces for 5 people to do a Clean 9 with me. And each time 2 people bought one, I was like, 1 down, another 4 spaces. So we ended up with between 12 and 15. I can't remember 100%, but let's say 12. So we ended up with 12 people doing the Clean 9 all together. And it was just amazing. And it was all to get slim for Christmas and all that kind of thing. So yeah, it was brilliant. And that is how powerful the Clean 9 is. So it is definitely the best way to kickstart your business. It's 9 days of cleansing, eating healthy, and helping you to lose or manage your weight. So for me, don't know whether you've noticed, I've lost 4.5 stone so far. So I did a Clean 9 in February. And so even though it's not a weight loss program, this has helped me to lose 4.5 stone. And that is basically because, not because the Clean 9 physically makes you lose 4.5 stone, but it actually like reset my mindset. I lost 9 pounds whilst doing the Clean 9, which I know we can't talk about pound like weight loss and all that kind of thing, but I'm just telling you as FBOs, this is what it's done for me, because this is a testimonial. You've got that then to share with other people. But that 9 pounds enabled me to then believe that I can lose more weight because I've got 9 pounds off. So I'm actually up to 4 stone 9 pounds now, actually. I've just realised 4 stone 9 pounds. I'm cutting myself short there. So that then meant that because of the Clean 9, my body was in the right state to lose weight because I'd got rid of all the toxins, and toxins cling on to fat and all that kind of thing. I'd not had like meals, morning, breakfast, lunch and dinner. So I was in a state where I was like, right, I'm ready to smash this now. I'm going to continue with the supplements. I'm going to continue with the aloe, and I'm going to go on to continue with like a Fit 15 kind of thing. People will notice a massive difference when you're doing the Clean 9. So for me, starting a Clean 9, Catherine, oh my God, Catherine's 3 stone down, 2 to go. Well done. That is amazing. So, oh guys, I'm not telling you this so that you start saying like, well done, well done. Like, I'm not doing it to like blow my own trumpet or anything, but it's just to show the power of the Clean 9. I am literally a walking advertisement of doing a Clean 9 and then continuing, because so many people say to me, but do you just gain the weight after then? And I'm like, well, yeah, if you celebrate on day 10 by having a Chinese because you've done 9 days of being healthy, then yes, you're going to put weight back on. But if you're sensible, you use the Clean 9 to remove the toxins, to reset your mindset, and to get your body ready for either losing weight, maintaining weight, or gaining weight, then you're absolutely going to reach your goals. If you go back to eating exactly the same before the Clean 9 as you was after it and stuffing those toxins back in your body, then of course you're going to go back to normal. Like, some people are just daft. But you're going to look and you're going to feel so, so much better. So people will notice a difference if you're doing it yourself. They'll notice the difference in your skin, your hair, your nails, your energy. You will just look better. You'll come across better to them. So it's so, so important to do one yourself. Now, easy to follow, step-by-step program, but it's only easy to follow if you know how to explain it to someone. Like, the booklet makes it so simple. But if you've not done a Clean 9 and somebody says to you, what does it involve? Like, what do you do on days 1 and 2? And you've not done one, you might not know what you do on day 1 and 2. Like, because I've done multiple Clean 9s, I know that I tend to feel a little bit tired on day 2 because I'm like just wanting my meal. So I say to all my customers, do you know what? On day 1, I feel amazing because I'm like excited to start. Day 2, I tend to get a little bit of a headache because I'm not having any coffee. So I tend to feel a little bit tired. But then day 3, oh my God, I wake up feeling amazing. I get to have a shake for breakfast, a shake for lunch, and a 600-calorie meal for my tea. It's like winning the lottery. So if you can explain it and be excited about it because you've done it yourself, then it just kind of comes across as much more natural and less salesy because you're genuinely recommending something. And you're going to be making profits like from every Clean 9 that you retail. I think it says it in your First Steps to Manager book again, but as an assistant supervisor, I'm pretty sure it's like 30 pounds or something. So sorry to hear that. Oh, I don't know what that means. If for whatever reason you're not in a position to do a clean 9 yourself, because not everybody can do the clean 9 as well. So let's be honest, you might be a forever business owner and not able to do one. So ask somebody close to you to trial it for you, to give you feedback and use their results. Someone that you think you can trust, maybe give them a little bit of a discount or something to be that person. But there's absolutely no harm in doing that whatsoever. I'm just changing position because I'm getting pins and needles. So that's the power of the clean 9 and what it can actually do for you. So what is it that you get in the clean 9? So let's break it down for those of you that might not have done it before, that might not know what it involves. Sorry, Amy, just readjusting, getting comfy. So you're going to get 2 of the yellow pure aloe vera drinking gels. So 2 litres, and that's going to last you for the 9 days. You're also going to be getting a chocolate or a vanilla shake. So it's really important before you order for your customer, you ask them, do they want a chocolate or a vanilla shake? You're going to get the Garcinia Plus. So what that does is it stops you feeling hungry. And this is one of the most popular supplements that we have in the world. And this is outside of Forever as well. Like Garcinia is such a popular ingredient. So if you learn about the ingredient, learn about Garcinia itself, then that's going to help you talk to people about it. You've got the Forever Therm. So the Therm, this is like a fat burner and it's a thermogenic. So if you imagine ingredients like chili, things that are spicy, they warm the insides up of your body. And that's basically what a therm does. So it warms the insides up, which in turn speeds your metabolism up, which is then going to burn fat. So the therm gives you a boost of energy, which is why you only have a therm at breakfast and at lunchtime. You don't have one in the evening because you might be up all night. I've been up all night, no sleep. So weird. Forever Fiber. So Forever Fiber is something, again, I think I forget sometimes that people are actually watching me. Like, I genuinely just see myself being sat in my lounge. So, yes, Forever Fiber you get, and that makes you feel fuller and also helps you to stay regular going to the toilet. You're going to get your tape measure and you're also going to get a shot glass in there as well, which is fabulous. So, 1 minute. Here's some tips now on how you can maximize your results and also your sales. So it's all about blogging your journey. It's not about like, buy me, C9, £111. You know, it's not about that. It's about sharing your journey on Facebook, on Instagram, using your stories to get it out there. Take a selfie of you in your clean 9 box and write up how excited you are. So there's the perfect status from Debbie there. Super excited, can't wait to get started on my C9 cleanse to get a summer body ready. I'll be logging my results and posting before and after pics, bring it on. So not once has Debbie said, buy me, I'm a clean 9, I'm £111, who wants one? Or the standard post of, want to feel better for summer, why not do a clean 9? Like, all these posts, I'm sorry if you've done one, they don't work. Like, they're really salesy, they put people off. Like, when I see them, I'm like, no, why don't you, or why not do this? Like, that is such a salesy start. So post it on your social media and start carrying your box everywhere. Honestly, the amount of questions I get when I'm carrying a C9 box of, what's that? I'm like, oh, this. Oh, well, you've just asked me, so I'm going to tell you everything about it. So if you can get people to say to you, what's in the box or what's that, it's an open invitation to tell them. So people might say, like, can you send me some info? How much is it? Then you can take it privately to an inbox and give them information. Now, they've put on the slides there, never give details publicly, as you want to take the conversation away from your profile page. You don't want your profile page to be a sales site. You don't want people to look and think, oh, I don't want to ask for information, because I can see there that that person wants to do it for weight loss and I actually don't want to lose weight, I want to gain weight, so it's not the product for me. If your conversation with people is publicly on your Facebook, people will prejudge that that product might not be for them, or it might be too expensive or whatever. Whereas when you take it privately to an inbox, what's really important is you find their reason why they want to do this too. Because again, they might want to gain weight as opposed to lose weight. So if you've got somebody that wants to gain weight, you're going to give them different information and different instructions to somebody that wants to lose weight. And also share your C9 journey throughout, keeping people interested. So blog about how you're feeling, you know, take pictures on day 3, show people that your skin looks better, that you've got more energy, and all those kind of things too. So that is key when you're doing a clean 9. So here's an example of something that you can post. So I'll read this out. I'm super excited to be getting ready to do my clean 9 body cleanse. Are you looking to give your body a reboot, sick of feeling sluggish and want a better mindset around food, ready for the summer? Well, then I need your help. I'm currently looking for 5 people to do a clean 9 alongside me to support me in my business venture and give me honest feedback on how they look and feel at the end of 9 days. All I need is for you to keep me updated with the results of how you feel. If you're happy to take before and afters, then that would be great. That would be great. You are someone that doesn't make sense, but if you are someone is interested, then inbox me for the price and more details of what's involved. Feel free to share this post with anyone that might want in. So there's a key post of something that might work. We've got another one here of our lovely Kyle. So Kyle is a super clean 9 seller. Like, he is hot on clean 9s. So if you head over to the Eagles team website, there is a training by Kyle, because he is like the C9 king. I was going to say key 9 thing. The C9 king. He is an absolute genius when it comes to recommending the clean 9. He explains everything about it. And also there's how to market the clean 9 as well, which is really key. If you look at Kyle's Facebook, there is never a buy me post. It's always really fun. It's always exciting. There's always a big stack of clean 9s that is stacked up saying like the clean 9s have arrived. So that naturally just builds intrigue, because people don't want to miss out on things. So if they can see a big stack of clean 9s, they're like, oh my God, everyone's doing this. I want to do it. It's just a natural human thing. So find out what to post to drive your sales on these trainings. You're going to learn how to speak to people about the clean 9. You're going to learn tricks on how to get referrals from your customers without having to beg them for it. And also what to show your friends online and offline, and when to show them. So for me, it's a no-brainer. You need to get your butts over to the Eagles team website, and you should all be registered on that. So it's like less than the price of a coffee to get on the Eagles team website, but yet there is everything that you need to build a business. So if you head on over there, make sure you write down these 2 trainings, how to market the clean 9 and the clean 9 explained, and then finally Instagram training. And that is everything that you need to know on how to be an expert in retailing the clean 9. There's also a massive collection of before and after pictures that you can use. And these have all been given approval from the people who we've taken the pictures of, that these can be publicly used, which is brilliant. So you've got photos there. You don't even need to wait till you've got your own customers or you've done your own clean 9. We have the approval to use these photos. Sorry. My vocal cords hurt when I talk too much. So here's some brilliant example posts. So again, Kyle there, awesome C9 results for Dave. Well done, buddy. The post is doing the talking for him. Like, he doesn't need to put any more information on there. Kyle has smashed that post. The pictures do all the talking. So people might comment saying, oh, what's that? Or what's the C9? Here's another one from Jenna. Hey ladies, lovely meeting you both today. Here is the fitness page I told you about earlier, where you get to see before and after pics of the Clean 9. Please feel free to have a browse and let me know if you've got any questions. Here are my Fit 15 results. So this is somebody that's been added to the Clean 9 support page, whatever that page is for you guys. So you can see the before and after pictures there. She's tagged them in that on that page. So she's contributing to the page by putting before and after pictures on there for other people that have been added, but also she's showing her customers the results that she had herself. So it's genius again. And then Ems, this year I completed the Clean 9, the 9-day cleanse, followed by a Fit 15, which is a 15-day program, because I love the cleanse so much. For me, my results were incredible. I stuck to it and followed it to a T and found this page really supportive and encouraging. Thanks, fit people. So again, that's just an insight. Michelle Corrigan, C9s kickstarted my business and got me to supervise me in 7 weeks. Oh my God. There we go, guys. The proof is in the pudding. You all need to get smashing these Clean 9s out. So posts that you should avoid. These are just posts you should avoid. You know, very salesy, just a poster of the Clean 9. Are you ready? Like, these posters are amazing, but they're not posters to use on Facebook and Instagram. Like, it's not personal in the slightest. You can see the difference in Kyle's picture there. Like, how much more inviting is that picture to this picture? So avoid posts like this. Placing an order tonight if anybody wants one. They don't really work. Sharing results. So facts tell, stories sell. So sharing results is in effect a story. So before and after pictures, sharing shakes, recipes, blogging your journey. That is what's going to help you get the results that you want. And then day 10, the big reveal. So people are 87% more likely to buy if you share your results because they know you personally and they buy from people that they trust. So if you put my results up, for example, not that I'd ever give them you, they're horrific. But if I was to give you my results, people might look and think, oh yeah, they're good results, but I don't know who that person is. Whereas if it's you and it's your results, even if you've just got a tight top on, you know, you don't have to strip off like Kyle's done there. You might just put a tight top on so that you can see your bumps and all that. And you'll see a noticeable difference even with your clothes on. So remember to post about other people's Clean 9 results once every week or once every 2 weeks so that people know to come to you when they want to lose weight or cleanse. And that is a key point there. Do people on your Facebook think about you when they think about weight loss? Do they think about you when they think about wanting to feel better? Do they think about you when they feel sluggish after Christmas and they've had too much food and they've got so many toxins? Are you the person that they're going to come to? Or do they not know what you have to offer? So Kyle sold 35 Clean 9s in 2 months, making over £1,000 in profit. And that's just in 2 months of Clean 9 sales. How amazing. And that's all from using the C9, sharing the before and after pictures, and just talking to everyone about it. We've got the support pages as well, so you can add your customers, even if they are just interested in the product, get them added in there. Please speak to your upline manager to be added to your team's C9 support page for you and your customers. So that nicely brings us to the end of tonight's training, which I hope you've all enjoyed. And that's perfect timing. We've got 1 minute to 9. So this is your to-do list. I want you to screenshot this. And I want you to make sure that you've got this ready for next week's training. So you're going to need 2 A4 folders. You're going to need 1 to 31 dividers for the days of the month. January to December dividers for the months in the year. Sorry. Vocal cords again. January to December dividers for the months in the year. and then print off some profile sheets and activity trackers from the website so that you're all set and you're ready for next week's training. So thank you so much to everybody that joined us live tonight, and for those of you that are catching up on the training, well done, because you're taking your business seriously. If you've not watched this training, you're not, but you've not seen it, so you don't know I've said it. So have a wonderful evening. Enjoy selling loads of clean nines and becoming experts. And I will see you all very soon. If not before, I'll see you at the Success Day in December. Bye.